ఇప్పుడైతే తప్పకుండా జాయిన్ అయిపోతారు వాళ్ళంతా. అయితే మనం ఇందకి నుంచి అవుతారు అన్ని టెక్నిక్స్ కొన్ని నేర్చుకోవాలి. రాజు నువ్వన్నీ నేర్చుకుని నాకు నేర్పి.
హ్యాండ్ రైజ్ చేశారా సార్? ఎస్ఓఈ ఎవరిది?
ఎస్ఓఈ ఎవరిదమ్మా?
ఎస్ఓఈ ఎవరిది సార్ ఇది?
Friends, we regret for the delay in the meeting because of some technical hiccup. We have launched into the YouTube live. Those who could not join in this, please join into the YouTube. Automatically you get connected to YouTube. Please get connected to YouTube and follow it up. If anybody miss out, it will be recorded. We'll pass on the link to you. So this is SOU YouTube link, which is already passed in your, the link which we have sent you in that YouTube channel link is also there. Please join there. So, however, we'll once again welcome all of you to this platform for this one day, a few hours meeting of the principals to get connected to you and inform you about the orientation to new revised curriculum for 2023-25 batch, current batch. So we have already sent to Osmania some of the details, draft curriculum and other things. Hopefully other universities also have shared that. Otherwise, today evening, after our discussion, we will pass on to all the universities. Along with the Board of Studies chairpersons, we will send this curriculum and also take the modalities which are required for implementation of this curriculum in the respective universities. With these few words, let me just start. As I have been talking to you before, there was interruption about the initiation and the context of this curriculum revision, because it's already 8 years passed out. So we need to really speed up and then start and catch up with the world, which is going at a faster rate. All central universities and other academies have already started this 4-year ITEP program. So the whole attention is towards ITEP 4-year program these days. So we have to restore our 2-year program by taking it along with them and also taking the spirit of NEP 2020. So with those, contextual issues, we had to speed it up and we have speeded it up and we are launching in this particular academic year 2023-24, the new curriculum for this new batch of B.Ed students. So let me start with a brief presentation with my screen. You can look into the scheme and structure. Only scheme and structure I will present to you. And I'll also explain about few things and some discussions will be happening on the platform with the experts who will also share their reflections about it. And if time permits, some of our staff also would reflect on the curriculum. So at the outset, let me start off with this presentation, a brief presentation of now I'll share the screen. Please look at the screen. These are some of the guidelines. Of course, all the guidelines I may not be reading for you. I'll just pass on it on your groups. But the spirit of it, I would like to share with you. So with a lot of contextualization and thinking, lot of thinking into this whole revision of the curriculum went in and discussions went on with the experts. So all the department and other experts joined in this venture. So we have taken it up with the main focal points in this particular curriculum is NEP 2020 is the highlighting points and also the kind of challenges and reforms suggested by NEP we have taken into account. Then evaluation reforms. Okay. Sir, Professor Sudhakar sir, I request you to raise the hand so that we will accept you, sir. Because there was a limitation of the participants on the platform. Please raise your hand, sir. Raise this. కనిపించట్లే కనిపించట్లే సార్
మీరు షేర్ స్క్రీన్ తీసుకోండి
మినిమం వద్దు అవసరం మినిమం వేసేసి ఇదేంటా బాబు సార్ మనుషులు దాకా
ఎస్పీ కదా
మంచిగా సార్ మన పనులకు
ఓపెన్ చేస్తున్నాడు
సార్ ఓపెన్ చేస్తున్నారు సార్ వినపడుతుంది కానీ మీరు లేరు మీరు మాట్లాడి మాకు వినపడలేదు అందుకోసం మీరు మిమ్మల్ని యాక్సెప్ట్ చేస్తారు సో మీరు మాట్లాడుతున్నారు వచ్చిందా
సార్ పోస్ట్
మిమ్మల్ని కోపోస్ట్ అని చేస్తారు మిమ్మల్ని కోపోస్ట్ చేస్తారు సో దట్ ఇతను అది కనపడట్లేదు అందుకని కోపోస్ట్ చేస్తారు ఎవరికి వినపడలేదు అయితే నేను మాట్లాడు. So we have already discussed with you about the context of this particular curriculum framework, and we have taken the salient points in this related to NEP 2020, the emphasis of NEP 2020 very much there in terms of taking care of the quality of teacher education, then evaluation reforms 2019 document thoroughly taken into account, and then we have Indian ethos and knowledge systems, which is debates are going on across the country, that is taken thoroughly care of throughout this curriculum, right from the foundation courses to that of ability enhancement and value added courses. Then themes cutting across the curriculum, we have seen that all through the curriculum there is a kind of reinforcement happening. So we are calling it as themes cutting across the curriculum. Then reflective practices are also taken care of through the reflective diary, and the reflective teaching is not there this time, but it will be reflected in your peer teaching through observations and feedback. Then we have inclusion as a very important element we have taken care of throughout the curriculum. Then gender issues are also referred throughout the curriculum, and then continuous comprehensive evaluation, creditization, because long time we have been practicing, the same thing is continuing as per the UGC mandate, creditization, semesterization, and e-portfolio assessment we have already there in place. So this e-portfolio, further we are enhancing with the recent developments in the technology. So those guidelines will be given in the detailed orientation. Then interdisciplinary approach we have been practicing in this because we are already applied and interdisciplinary subject education. So learning outcome based curriculum we have designed based on the 2019 evaluation reforms guidelines. Then content cum pedagogy. This is again a new feature. If time permits, one of our experts will speak about the spirit of content cum pedagogy. So in this content cum pedagogy, you will be taking into account in the curriculum, the content, school content will be taken care of. So with this spirit of the curriculum framework, we are moving ahead, and the admission procedures and all remain the same. There is no change in the admission, entrance, and whatever is in vogue, we are continuing with that. There is no change in the admission rule. Even in the curriculum transaction, there is not much change, but there is a very salient change that we made earlier in our curriculum in the almanac, which you really reflect and then recollect. We used to have dedicated days for our EPCs. We used to call enhancement of professional capacities courses. Such 4 courses we had. Now we are calling them as ability enhancement and value added courses. These are around 7 courses we have added in our 4 semester curriculum. So in the curriculum transaction, the major shift that we have is we are going to have the curriculum transaction throughout the day, morning till evening, and the reserved number of hours, let us say 1 AEVAC, that is ability enhancement and value added course. Suppose it needs some 10 days duration, like our earlier EPCs 11 days, 10 days duration, it comes to around 60 hours. So this 60 hours we will be transacting continuously for about a month's time. In a day, 2 hours will be transacting. 1 hour will be theoretical orientation, 1 hour will be activities. So this major shift in the timetable and transaction of the curriculum you need to observe. Otherwise, the remaining all curriculum transaction is same. Similarly, peer teaching, all our AEVAC courses will be dealt like that, along with our theory and foundation and pedagogy courses. So this change please observe, and some sample timetables also we will pass on to you. Then we have added one value added point and also a quality measure we have taken in this curriculum, that is video recordings with geotag. This is not a big issue. You can download one app and you start taking all the videos and also photographs and share them along with your records, and whatever you are submitting, please give us this evidence that the activities are continuously going with the quality. So this quality monitoring, we wanted to make it very meticulous and particular with all the approvals of the higher bodies. We are doing this. Then the photos also you compile with the geotag, all the photos related to all your activities, whether it is teaching practice, take the videos of all the students in all the schools and pass on them in the hard disk or in the DVDs, whichever fashion you want, and also upload them in your respective websites. And the same thing has to be presented before the moderation board. This is another added feature where we want to take quality measures of our curriculum transaction as well as quality training of the teachers. So please take care of this recordings, video recordings, geotag photographs, and all these you have to submit at the time of moderation of the internal marks, and also jury that you conduct, whatever juries, the marks that you assign, this will be thoroughly grilled by the moderation boards. So you have to be very objective and also very quality conscious while awarding the marks to the students depending upon the type of presentation they made. Please take care of this DVD presentations. Then students attendance, of course it is mandatory, but we are not able to get any attendance sheets to the heads of the departments or to the audit cell. So please make it mandate that every month end, your students list of attendance should be passed on to the heads of the department. And for this, the evidence kind of photographs, geotags of your regular activities for all your theory papers. We have been telling 70 will be your theory final examination. So 30 marks will be for your internal examinations and internal jury, internal activities, seminar presentations, all that mandated things you are not doing anything, just simply 30 marks are awarded to the students. So whatever activities you are doing, please record them and send us those photographs and also links to us so that it will be monitored and moderated finally at the time of moderation. So please take care of this. Every first quarter end, you are supposed to submit all these activities to the head of the department so that we will have a continuous monitoring of the activities that are happening in your colleges. And the same thing, please upload in your respective websites. I hope your all websites are active now. We will be even watching your websites to monitor the activities that are running at your colleges. So these are some new features we have added. And one more very important thing, UGC is making it blended learning, and they're making it mandate that online courses have to be pursued by the students. So on Swayam platform, we have number of online, massive online open courses are available. Please ask the students in the first semester itself, inform them they can join in any course related to teacher education. It could be technology related, it could be teaching related, it could be pedagogy related, or any course that can be connected to our teacher education. Let them opt for that course and let the course go sometime from the semester 1 to semester 4. So the consideration for this Swayam MOOCs program or online course, we will be considering as a creditization in the 4th semester. So there is enough time for them, 1.5 years, to join in a course and complete the course. Let them complete the course at any point of time during this session. So this credit will be considered in our final memoranda of mark during the 4th semester. We have shown in the scheme and structure part. So it will go into your memo as the credit you earned on the online through Swayam MOOCs program. So this is what is mandate now. So you all have to make the students to join and give them awareness about MOOCs, Swayam platform and Swayam Prabha and all other repositories so that students will get benefit out of this online resources and repositories. This is going to be a 2-credit course. Let them join. There are lots of courses, communicative English, research, whatnot. There is a research also one activity added in this curriculum. So please take care of that. Then apart from that, teaching and reflective teaching, this will take care of your program in this course. You have to teach 5 lessons. Like earlier you used to teach together 5 lessons. Now it is mandated 5 lessons in each pedagogy. You take care in this reflective in this peer teaching, that all the students should be present. They should teach to the whole class and everybody have to observe. About 5 lessons, they have to make the observations. Observation schedule will be given. So according to the observation schedule and checklist, you have to observe and mark it and also give the feedback. So peer feedback, self-feedback and teacher educator feedback, 3 kinds of feedback sheets have to be maintained for all these lessons. Please record them and also attach to your records. Let them plan all the 5 plans in each method and submit the records at the end of this first semester. So all the details will be given in the presentation related to our scheme and structure. Then internship, school-based research and basic research activities. We have, like earlier, we have instead of this action research, the school management committee, you have to take its seriously. Apart from that, PTA meetings, you conduct them and you have to maintain those records.
Unfortunately, Madam left. If anybody is take over, maybe some technical mistake, technical error. She is not seen here. One Sudhakar Venu is co-host already. Mr. Kishore sir will take over now. Unmute చేయండి sir.
Screen పోయిందా వచ్చిందా? Screen is seen? Okay. So we can view this internship school-based research projects. We have like earlier few projects, but we made little change in the school-based projects. One dissertation is added for all of you that will be shown to you. And no, screen is not seen. God, screen share avutaledu. మీకు స్క్రీన్ కనిపిస్తుందా? నా స్క్రీన్ కనిపిస్తుందా? నా స్క్రీన్ కనిపిస్తుందా? Okay. So this is the scheme and structure of our curriculum. So you can see that this is semester 1 where we have 3 foundation courses, philosophical foundations of education. Friends, this is not a new course. All of you are familiar with this.
Screen is not seen. Screen is not shared. Screen sharing is not appearing. Now it is coming.
I think it is now seen. Yes. Yeah. Okay, sir. So you have got, see here, you just observe this particular screen. On that you can see the scheme and structure of our program. There we have, see semester 1, you can see here PDN 01 like that it is written on the left extreme. And the right extreme you have credits there. So you have first paper, Philosophical Foundations of Education. I will not go into the details of the papers, just structure I will give you. Then second paper, Child Development and Child Psychology. These are 4 credit courses. And Measurement and Assessment in Teaching. This is also 4 credit course. Apart from these 3 foundation courses, you have 2 content cum pedagogy. Now this is the change I have already told you. School content is coming into our curriculum. So you have to read, and the curriculum is already sent to you. You can look into that. You will know the details of it. So there will be content and also pedagogic strategies will be taught by the pedagogy teachers. Such 2 courses will be there. One language courses and other one is non-language courses. And apart from that, you will be along with your language courses. So the same thing has been mentioned here. All of them, all the content pedagogy courses are of 4 credit courses. Then you have 2 AE, that is
మీ సిస్టమ్ ఆన్ కాలే కదా. మీ డాక్యుమెంట్స్ వాట్సాప్ ఉందా మేడం? నెట్ సరిగ్గా లేదు, అది దానివల్ల పోతుంది అది.
so this now these courses you have to take care. Reflective journal and e-portfolio has to start from semester 1 and go till the end of semester 4. So all the reflections of the students start from semester 1 and go till the end of semester 4. So all the reflections of the students, so
we already
make note of all these things. Resonate also. Reflective journal and portfolio has to continue from semester 1 to semester 4, and for this the jury will be conducted in the 4th semester. All through these 4 semesters, all the reflections of the students at the school and also in the internship, and every activity that you, and also your value added courses, you have to record them. So that is the major concern for us, because reflective journal and e-portfolios are not properly maintained. So for them there is dedicated credit is there, and also jury evaluation will be there. Then we have in second semester, similarly we have foundation course, content cum pedagogy courses. Foundation, there are two courses: sociological foundations of education, educational psychology theory and practice. Then your two content cum pedagogy courses will be there. Apart from that, one AEVSC course, that is ability enhancement and value added course, art in education. Now we don't have performance art and differently. This time it is only art in education we have. So together art integration you have to do like earlier. Then we have pre-internship in the second semester. 1 week program will be 6 days in the pre-internship. So you will be going for the 6 days at the institutional level. Some learning resources development workshop will be conducted at the institution. Then apart from this 6 days, you will have internship about 20 days. That is around 3 weeks time, 20 days. It will be done in the school that you have to teach about 10 lessons for your, and also there will be practical examination at the end of every semester. It is not at the end of all the things that you have to do, but you have to conduct them at every end of every semester. So what happens, you will be teaching 10 lessons by integrating some. In the first semester, let them go with the generic, that is general period plans, and normally what they do, let them learn first how to write a period plan, and then learn and then teach for 10 lessons in each pedagogy. So this will go on for first semester about 20 days. Then they will go to the third semester. Again, they'll have 4 foundation courses. Amongst them, one very interesting international certification program we have added. It is called Whole Child Development. This is in combination and an MOU entered with a foreign university, where we will be having a tie-up and you will be taught about that, and orientation will be given to the master trainers. So this integrated lessons also students will be teaching at the time of internship. So this is one add-on course that we have in this, but it is mandate for all the students to learn how to use and how to understand brain development and all such things, and the same spirit with which they go and integrate and teach in the school. So apart from this, you have other 3 courses: policy and history of education, like we used to have contemporary education on similar lines, and policy is also added to this. Apart from that, instead of school management, we are looking at the teachers as school leaders. So it is called as school leadership and management course. Then we test and upgrade the technology courses. So we wanted to make it as digital technologies and add to this artificial intelligence in education. Similarly, whole child development, this I have already discussed with you. Then AE courses, we have understanding Indian ethos and knowledge systems, citizenship education and sustainability and environmental education. Earlier we had environment education as mandate course, as a compulsory course. Now also we have it under value added courses. So it has also added sustainability, environmental education, and citizenship. This is the new thing that you can look at. And Indian ethos, I was telling you, the spirit of the curriculum also 8 days of internship program. At that particular point of time, case study and school management committees and PTAs, that is parent teacher association meetings, all these things you have to record in your reflective journals and all other in your websites, all the activities, photos and everything. And for this, the jury will be conducted and credits will be given to you, one credit for each one of them. And they will have a internal jury conducted and it will be moderated. Then you have again pedagogy, 20 lessons you have to teach in the school, for which in this some generic lectures you will have around 10, whole child development integration 5 lessons, and vocation integrated like you used to do Nai Talim at that particular point of time, 5 lessons. And other than this, reflective journal and e-portfolio keeps continuing with you right from first semester to last semester. So like this, third semester will be there. Then you have fourth semester, again foundation courses. You have 3 courses of 2 credit each: inclusive education, Yes. So you have seen in the 4th semester, these all courses. Inclusive education, teacher and teaching practice. I have told you that there is a dedicated paper where we wanted to bring in all the quality to the teachers with a very meticulous training done about teacher and teaching practice program, how they have to conduct and all those things. Then research methods and basic statistics.
Yes, madam. One more just
Screen is shared. Unless changes. So there are 4 electives offered for you. Guidance counseling, entrepreneurship education, education for children with special needs, early childhood care education. So this some few things. Then there is one special feature in this curriculum. One more special feature is, can you hear? Yes. Online MOOCs, one more online MOOCs. Already I have discussed in the beginning of the introduction of the orientation program. This online MOOCs, please make it mandate. Everybody have to complete. You should inform them, instruct them in the beginning. All of them, let them look at the Swayam portal. They will be putting them on the portal in their website when these programs are starting and when they have to take the enrollment. And NPTEL, you have all those Swayam Prabha, those all repositories are there, but on Swayam MOOCs you have courses will be offered where you have to register for them, you have to undergo that course, and then you will have to write the exam, then you will get the course certificate from the CEC, that is Swayam people, they will give you the certification. So this has to be done. So first year itself inform them so that they will enroll themselves throughout this 4 semesters and complete one course of 2 credits, so that it will be a kind of encouragement for all our students to understand this beauty of these courses, and they can enrich themselves by joining number of courses and pursuing these online courses which are of very much benefit for them. Then we have, like earlier, Nayi Talim, it has been integrated into community engagement and service. This is the title we are using, under which we will be focusing mostly on Nayi Talim, spirit of the curriculum. Then the value added course, you have health and well-being, one more course added here. Together around 6 courses, 7 courses we are offering to you. Then in the 4th last semester, you have 3 weeks of your internship where some 10 lessons will be taught, Nayi Talim integrated courses and innovative lessons, technology integrated and other integrated programs, art and other integrated programs. So throughout the 4 semesters, and when they go for internship throughout this 2nd, 3rd and 4th semesters, they must see that all the students should present minimum of 5 lessons art integration, 5 lessons of technology integration, 5 lessons of Nayi Talim integration, 5 lessons of whole child development integration. Similarly, vocational education, innovative lessons and generic lessons. So like that, see that all the students learn all types of integration while teaching these 40 lessons in each method. So you can have a shuffle of different pedagogies, but together they should cover all the integration and complete this. Then you will have again, there's a small dissertation. It may be a 40-50 page, not more than that. You can have a small one, but make it very qualitative, good, realistic, field-based research. Then you have in the post-internship your continuous comprehensive evaluation. Like earlier you had SAT, now last time also you were using CC. The same thing would continue with the same spirit, but involve all those lessons start, take one unit, blueprint on all these things would remain the same. You conduct that. Apart from that interesting feature, what you have to see is take care of making one Google form, take the feedback from the parents, from the students, from the teachers, where the students go for internship, all the cooperative schools, so that you will get an idea what is happening in the school and take their suggestions with the open-ended questions in your Google form. Please create this Google form. See that all the schools will fill up and send you the data. Based on this, we can take care of the quality measures in terms of practice teaching programs and conducting other activities at the school end. Let them also conduct some videos, record some videos, create some documents, and make some digital resources and the OERs. So all these things will help you in conducting the students very well and learning all the required things. Similarly, let the students conduct some exhibition and inter-college competitions, all these things. Some of them we will take care at the university level. Some you can take care at the college level. Similarly, as I told in the beginning, reflective journal and e-portfolio, we have given number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. This would be your 4th number in the 4th semester. So this is the culmination of these two activities that the students have to write and then subject them for the jury for the evaluation. Each one of them are given 1 credit and 50 marks will be given to them. So all the 4 semesters, you will have 100, scores will be there for them. 100 credits will be there for this course and about 400 days and 2400 hours they are going to spend with us. So teachers, those who are live, you can ask questions later, but I would invite one of the experts is present live on the platform, who is the spirit behind this whole curriculum. So I invite our teacher, Professor Sudhakar sir, to give some insights to the participants on the platform and his reflections about the curriculum which is designed and also the implementation, certain challenges that would be faced by the teachers across the state of Telangana. And also let sir share his reflections about this curriculum and also give some suggestions and guidance to the state of Telangana teacher educators. Thank you very much, sir. We welcome you for this platform to share your reflections.
Thank you, Dr. Mrunalini. Can you hear me, Mrunalini?
Yes, sir.
Friends, sir is already on the screen. You all know about sir. That's why I'm not in the.
Madam, unmute చేయండి, unmute చేసి మాట్లాడండి.
Sir, please unmute, sir. Please unmute, sir. Now we can hear you, sir. Now we can hear you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sir is known, well known across the nation and also internationally known. And the state of Telangana is very much, inspired by all the teacher educators present on the platform. By and large, are students of sir, and we are all students of. There is much to say. Big biodata will be there if I start reading about biodata. So you know him, his intellectual order, and his humble personality, where he really spreads the light wherever he goes. He ignites the minds. He inspires every mind. So I hope that this platform people are blessed with his inspiration and inspiring words and motivating words. Sir, thank you, sir, for accepting our invitation. Please inspire our participants.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. Murthi, and esteemed faculty members of School of Education, Osmania University, and respected principals of various colleges, and my dear friends. I don't have much to say about this because Mrunalini has explained clearly the entire curriculum framework and also the syllabus. Before this meeting, a couple of times I visited the School of Education and I sat with the faculty members there, and we worked very hard in designing this particular 2 years program. We have taken the experiences, as Mrunalini has rightly mentioned, from different colleges across the states, and also the kind of work which NCTE is initiated recently. Most of you are aware that 4 years integrated teacher education programs NCTE has launched in 41 colleges in the country. And in the next year, NCTE is going to start in 70 colleges, and the number might increase a little bit. We are moving towards the 4 years integrated programs. The journey is towards that. And to make teacher education much more professionally sound and intellectually very deep, that is the idea. For that, we have been working very hard, all of us. Fortunately, the national education policy has given a wonderful framework to all of us to think and rethink our teacher education practices. And also the fundamental assumptions of our teacher education. All of us, we have been interrogating our beliefs and our assumptions over a period of time. For the last 3 years, intensively, we have been working in the area of policy studies in education. And most of you might have attended a number of programs conducted by different organizations on national education policy. And thanks to the government for initiating this. A new way of looking at teacher education has been initiated by the state. And all of us need to be partners in this kind of spiritual journey. Friends, I congratulate all of you, all the principals for working very hard. And because teacher education right now is passing in critical phase, which all of us know. The major issue is student absenteeism. You have been facing this as a very big challenge. Education is a different kind of profession where we require, 24 hours engagement with faculty and institutions. That is not happening in our institutions. All of us are not happy with the present situation, I know very well. But how to face this, how to overcome this, and how to bring quality teacher education into country and our institution, that's a very important part, which we need to seriously think about it. Friends, we have done a lot of work in designing ITEP curriculum. I think NCTE has, for the last 2 years, we have been working on this. And ultimately, we have designed a blue book, which I request Dr. Mrunalini to share with all of you. The book was published by NCTE, and it gives a direction to teacher education programs in the country. This blue book has been developed on the foundations of the philosophy of National Education Policy 2020. Taking insights from this particular document, as Mrunalini has rightly mentioned, we have designed this entire curriculum. And most of these ITEP inputs have come into the Osmania University B.Ed curriculum framework and the Telangana University's framework, I must say. And the way, this entire curriculum has been designed, most of you are aware, because we have seen the draft copy of it already. The foundation courses, which Madam has mentioned, the very important foundation courses have been redefined. Very important courses have been introduced. And also a new shift. Maybe you may call it as a paradigm shift or whatever it is. We used to teach pedagogical courses just as pedagogy without any content we used to teach in our classrooms. That is going to change radically because we need to bring the classroom, high school, secondary school classroom content into the in designing our pedagogical practices and classroom interactions. So the way the pedagogy courses has been designed, as content come pedagogy courses. The title itself they have given like that, and at national level also we have introduced this. Teacher educators need to be intellectually very sound, because we have more than 2 postgraduate degrees with us. But unfortunately, the main discipline which we pursued, that has been sidelined. This is because of the curriculum also, the way we have designed the previous curricula. So now we have an opportunity to bring school content into our classrooms and think the content come pedagogy courses. That's a very important aspect, a major shift, which was this present curriculum which Mrunalini has presented. That qualification you can see in this. And also, friends, the ability enhancement and value-added courses which have come into being in this new framework are very interesting courses have come. And all these things, let us think about our own professional development. Teacher education has to pass through, the different phases. The ability enhancement courses have been contextualized and new courses have been introduced. That's a very important aspect of this. And most importantly, some of the faculty members of School of Education Osmania University has rightly given thought to introduce in designing and introducing research courses. They thought that students coming into 2 years B.Ed program after 3 years, so they spend 2 years with us, and they should do some kind of research in teacher education. So they have given a wonderful idea, and Professor Murthi and Professor Mrunalini and their entire team has beautifully coined this as a project where action research and case studies and whatnot, different kind of quantitative research we can initiate little bit. That is the idea, to introduce students to do meaningful research in teacher education. That is one important practice we have introduced. And also, most importantly, the other one, school experience. School experience part of this entire curriculum has been strengthened. It was beautifully designed. You can see that how pre-internship practices and school observation and field experiences, school-based research project, and internship in teaching, and post-internship reviews, journals. The way, the Mrunalini's presentation, you can see the beauty of the teacher education. This is the school experience, actually the heart of the entire teacher education, that we need to strengthen. So that part they have taken care of. And also, finally, the community engagement and service, and Naitalim, vocational courses, and some of these innovative ways of looking at community engagement has been introduced. And overall, the entire framework of the curriculum, I think it is in line with national policy and also NCTE's initiatives. And I must congratulate the School of Education and all the principals of College of Education in the entire state, because you have taken the lead in taking this National Education Policy 2020 and integrating it with teacher education programs. And also, mostly, so far we have neglected our own tradition, our own intellectual ethos and culture. So that part has been highlighted even in this curriculum in terms of understanding and also synthesizing the ancient and modern knowledge systems and how to bring them. These are all some of the important features which you are all aware of. And also the regulatory part of teacher education is a very important aspect, the transaction part of it. Generally, we don't give much importance to transaction, but this curriculum, which Mrunalini has presented, it is giving a regulatory part. It is giving importance to that, because if you fail in implementing the curriculum, then there is no meaning for our own existence and existence of institutions, our own being. So that is the major issue. For that, the way this curriculum has given conceptualized a continuous flow of information from different colleges to the School of Education. And also this entire process, they thought that it has to be a collaborative process, whether it is moderation, whether it is any kind of geotag or whatever Mrunalini has presented in technical terms, and any kind of information which is flowing to the department, and we all sit together, and evaluate and assess, moderate students' performance and our own work. And also the idea of moderation is not to regulate colleges, but to learn from different colleges, best practices from different colleges. That is the occasion, where we can meet and spend some time. It's just like a festival. All of us together, we can come to our family and work together. And that kind of culture, please try to understand why the moderation, what is the idea of moderation. Moderation is not to impose certain rules on somebody. Moderation is to learn something new from other colleges and mutual learning and sharing of experiences. That is a very important aspect of it. It's a great opportunity, actually, if you can think in terms of as a learning activity. And in the moderation boards, all of you will become the members of the along with the university faculty and senior experts, and sometimes we can invite retired persons also into the moderation board, and your own senior teachers, retired teachers of your respected colleges you can invite, and it must be a collaborative work. That's what the department School of Education has been thinking. That's the very thing. And also the other point which Mrunalini has mentioned about MOOCs program. Let us expose our students to the latest courses which have been introduced by Government of India on various platforms. And, mostly we are aware of, this MIT and different technology institutions courses. But now in India itself, Government of India has developed a number of courses, and students can choose any one course, and complete as a part of the teacher education program. That gives a different kind of orientation. They bring new ideas from different sources. And I think this curriculum, I feel, there may be certain gaps which maybe after 1 year, the department, the School of Education would like to take feedback from all of you, and they want to enrich this curriculum. So I hope all of you implement this curriculum religiously and very meticulously, and also encourage your students and also faculty continuously, so that we can do our job in a systematic way and also with a lot of accountability and responsibility. The responsibility in teacher education is very important. So friends, with this, I thank Dr. Mrunalini and also other faculty members for giving me this great opportunity to share some of my views about this particular curriculum. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mrunalini, for this.
Thank you very much, sir. It's really wonderful to motivate the teachers on the platform and also tell them how important it is for us to revise the curriculum and go on par with the nation, and also restore our Indian ethos and take care of the practice teaching with a religious way of practicing it and meticulously preparing quality, excellent teacher order. It's really wonderful message from your end, sir. And you have given your insights and also your experiences for the teachers. Hopefully teachers have really got the insight from the sir's words, which are very valuable. Sir won't just speak like that. He will speak everything with a value, with a with a intent and with a spirit where it has to go a long way from generations to come and learn from his words. Hope all the participants on the platform, principals and others who have joined, they must have really got the spirit behind this curriculum revision and the hardship that is there and need of the hour to really raise to the occasion and catch up with the nation and show the spirit in our state curriculum also. Thank you very much, sir, for giving this time for us and sparing your valuable time and giving your insights to all of us. Thank you. You want to speak? Shalini is there on the platform. Shalini is there on the platform. I request all the participants to push your doubts and queries if they're not very urgent into the chat box, both in the YouTube as well as in this Zoom platform, so that we will compile all of them and put a small video with the queries responses into your into our SOE YouTube channel. There is one SOE YouTube channel available. This link will be shared in the YouTube as well as this one. Both the places we will share that, and you all can really ask all your students to subscribe to it and then keep watching on this YouTube channel so that we keep uploading all the repositories, the required information and the knowledge for the students and videos for the students. And you can also share your videos, whatever videos you share from your students, the best videos will also be selected and they will be uploaded into this SOE YouTube channel so that it will go across the globe, your students' presentation. So it should be excellent and quality, videos. In different contexts, you can have them and send across to us so that we will select them and upload them into this YouTube channel. So it will really give a good kind of quality to all the people on the platform as well as to all the people in the different parts of the globe. They can enjoy the students' works. So with these few words, I invite Shalini. Shalini is there on the platform. Yes. She is the one who will be sharing with us the whole child development. Just a few, some time, madam, you take and just give the spirit. Later on, we can have the detailed orientation, but let them get the spirit of it. You can just share with them. She's Dr. Shalini. I want to introduce this. Introduce this. You want to introduce? Okay. So please, madam, you please tell about yourself and the university, and then tell them about this course and what is that intention and what is that MOU we had with you. Please brief and then share.
Thank you so much, Professor Mrunalini, and all the faculty members of department, respected principals here. Thank you. I'm Shalini, and I represent here the Global Center for the Development of the Whole Child, University of Notre Dame, along with Project Sampurna, which is basically a theoretical and practical like a project that we are working with the Department of Social Welfare and Tribal Welfare Schools here in Telangana. We have, we've been working with the Department of Education Osmania University, where we've taught and piloted a whole child development course with the B.Ed students in the curriculum, and we've noticed how, and according to the national education policy, how important it is that there has to be a course that is focused on social emotional learning. And we are very grateful that the Department of Education UU has agreed that we take this forward. So basically our course is a whole child development course, which is focused on social emotional learning with the global and Telangana perspectives. And this will be taught in our colleges, which have both field component along with a very activity-based component. And it is basically a classroom method where the students, the B.Ed students in all our colleges will be able to first prepare the curriculum, but also later will be having activities in the classroom and will be in a position to basically develop a lot of understanding about child and adolescent development, science fundamentals, and an empirical evidence on the impact of adversity on child development and learning. And the course is also about having a rationale for whole child development approach to improve and foster child resilience. And it is also able to contextualize and focus on developing the capacity of students, of the teachers for improving the social emotional learning of the students. And it also imparts research and program learning skills. And very quickly, I'm going to just let you know that the contents basically include the science of early brain development around childhood. And it also includes adolescent development, which is basically around staying sensitive to the social, physical environments of adolescent, a sensitivity that shapes their behavior. And how do these sessions explore how adolescence is a sensitive time for cognitive development, learning, and mental health. And we also will focus on adversity resilience from a very global perspective, but also from a national and Telangana perspective, wherein we will be looking at how the resilience in children develop, what are the key factors, the key relationships, and the effects of adversity at different stages of children's process. And we will also be looking at the whole child development school programs. How do we design? How do the students design school programs? What are the different activities that we can include in schools, which will help improve the social emotional learning of the students, but also of the teachers? And what are the skills that will help prepare social emotional skills integrated lesson planning for the teachers? And we will also be having a training program for all the students, which will have a field component and the practical component, which will include what are the different ways we conduct circle times, what are the different ways we can do thematic assemblies in schools. As teachers, moving forward as future teachers for students, what are the ways in which we could improve collaboration, perseverance, and all the social emotional learning in children by integrating social emotional skills in lesson plan design? How do we implement SEL lesson plans? How do we implement school-wide policy agreements? How do we make school culture safe and inclusive? How to prepare school calendars that include and create activities for safe and inclusive schools? And most importantly, I think to really make a school-wide policy for teachers, wherein all of these components can be taken together. So it's like along with theory, but a lot of field component involved, wherein the B.Ed students will be taking this course will become safe school champions. And this is basically how the course is designed. And I hope that moving forward, as I think Professor Mrunalini will keep we'll keep talking about a lot of it and in detail. And I really wish that that it will be a good opportunity for me to engage in detail about the focus on social emotional learning and what else in detail is there in this course. Yeah, thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you very much, ma'am, for giving your insights. This is whole child development. This has been included as a full paper in the third semester. So thank you very much, ma'am, for your insights. Now, participants, if you have the principles, if you have any doubts or anything which is very pertinent, maybe you can express your doubts, particularly with regard to the foundation courses and regard to the ability enhancement and value-added courses.
Southern College of Education, sir.
Hmm.
Can you please give some specific course related to different types of middle class?
Unit class. Later.
Thank you. Questions, sir?
Hmm.
No, sir will join. Nagesh will join. Meanwhile, we can discuss.
Yeah, any.
Let them post any.
Abdul
అడగండి ఒక 2 questions అడగండి. Meanwhile, when sir joins, okay, come. ఏదో మాట్లాడుతున్నా. Let them give the questions.
Yes, please.
Sir,
Yeah, please express your.
Sir, this is Dr. Muhammad Jabbar, sir.
Yes.
Sir, from MGR College of Education, Mahatma Gandhi University.
Okay.
Sir, we seen that the new curriculum, it is very good, but I have some doubt in it, sir.
Yeah.
In this first semester, second paper, child psychology and child development, you are mentioned here. It is not useful to the date of school education examination recruitments, because in that DSC school assistants, they are not going to ask a single question to the students. So why we should teach to them? It is related to the D.Ed, Diploma in Education program only, child psychology and child development. Instead of that, previously we had child psychology and growth and development is there, and also child psychology and adolescents. If we can keep the subject same, it will be very useful to the D.Ed and also B.Ed. So this is one of the point, sir. Please you keep in mind. Second thing is that now state government is going actually conducting the elections. In this time of the elections, after these elections, whoever that comes to form the government, they are giving a notification. A large number of the vacancies are there. Students are not going to be attained in university and also colleges. Just you please you keep this thing in your mind. And also what I want to say that the curriculum is very good to us, but actually if it will postpone this program this next academic year, we can conduct so many programs, orientation programs. After that only we can go for success, sir. In Palamuri, Mahatma Gandhi University also we gave representation to our Vice Chancellor.
Thank you. We
Sir,
got the
madam,
spirit of
please.
your
No,
question.
madam. Actually,
Thank
please
you.
listen. This academic year, actually, it is not useful to that because students, they will not cooperate to us. So what we will do then? Because actually, I am agreeing with that. Each and everything, it is very good to us because to give quality education to our students. But what happens then? Government is giving notifications. That is our doubt, madam. Actually, I don't want to blame to this. We are going to be encouraged to the students to get quality education. So please, you can discuss with our board and please finalize them, madam. Thank you.
Matlad, come.
Yeah, good afternoon, friends. All your suggestions are well taken. The concerns of Dr. Jabbar is also well taken. And the entire curriculum which is developed now, it is not only to meet the employment requirements of the students, and it is an advanced model which is looking for the future needs of the students, those who are completing their B.Ed program in tune with the upcoming ITEP 4-year integrated program. All the things which were mentioned here, it is had allowed thinking nationwide, and all the syllabus papers well discussed with the NCTE and other bodies. And as a teachers, we will have some strong assumptions and beliefs. We think that what we read, what we practiced, that is only correct. Now we have to unlearn certain things, and we have to reimagine the future, and we have to innovate something. So everything, the concerns of Jabbar and all our friends also, it was taken into consideration, and this will strengthen 2 years B.Ed colleges which are a standalone colleges, and this curriculum will make them very strong, and we planning to sustain this 2 years B.Ed course curriculum which are running now in the light of ITEP 2. So we will starting our journey from this academic year, and before this meeting also we shared semester 1 to all of you, and many persons involved in it. It is not only just the Department of Education, nationwide, and we have taken lot of inputs from all the national institutions, stakeholders, and everybody. And even we involved all the state government representatives from SCRT and other parts of this our government. So after their discussions and inputs, the curriculum is launched, and it will not, we should not see that it is not a guide, and we are not giving any guarantee to the students that after completing this course, they are going to get into the DSC kind of thing. It is a, we are preparing a global teacher, we are preparing an entrepreneur teacher, we are preparing the higher education teacher, not only HGTs and school assistants. Our perspective must be changed. So they have to stand in the teacher education, not only as a teacher. This domain now expanded, and market is attracting many young teachers, online teachers, content developers, entrepreneurs. There is a popular misassumption is that after completing B.Ed, people will write DSC and they will get into the jobs. No, that is not only the factor. There are so many other options are available for the students, those who are completing B.Ed program. So this B.Ed program, which is designed for this 2 years course, is not only for DSC and government teachers, but it is unfolding many opportunities. They will get lot of opportunities from this course after completing this one. So whatever the inputs are given, that will be respected, and that will be scrutinized, and we'll look into that. But with good spirit and intent, please try to understand the syllabus. It is passed in all the statutory bodies, and now we have a little space to remodify and rephrase certain things, and any mistakes are there, anything would like to fine tune the same curriculum, we can give. Moreover, see, all of us, those who are teaching, we used to have the methodology class, and we are well versed with the Bloom's taxonomy and all the methods, but we never practiced all these methods in our colleges, in our practices. That is the fate of teacher education. After that, in 2014, lot of shift had made because of NCF 2005, and we re-looked into the teacher education curriculum and brought constructivist pedagogy, and we made this nomenclature as pedagogy. The methodology is transformed from methodology to pedagogy. So some shift happened. After that, the major lacuna of teacher education is, as Professor Sudhakar rightly mentioned, that we are forgetting the content. We are not dealing the content in such a way how to deal these contents by making use of different pedagogical strategies, so that the ITEP curriculum demanded that content cum pedagogy courses should be introduced in the teacher education. So this content cum pedagogy now enables not only teaching only 6 subjects. That means all of us are familiar with mathematics pedagogy, science pedagogy, arts, all only 6 subjects. Now, multidisciplinary approach, and in school education also, there is no hard separation between curricular and co-curricular subjects. Now, you have to think the pedagogy beyond the school subjects, so that this content cum pedagogy is designed in such a way it gives the general perspective about pedagogy, so that all disciplines can be dealt with content cum pedagogy practices.
Sure.
In these directions, it is having lot of philosophy in it. Let us all of us welcome this first. And I know because of some issues, you don't bother about that. That issues are not issues. No one going to penalize you about in the name of inspection, monitoring, support. No, we extend all the cooperation from different bodies to make you strengthened, empowered, and we have to regenerate all the B.Ed colleges in a way that this nation and this state is going to produce high quality teachers from the same 2-year B.Ed colleges. With this, I thank Jawar and all our friends, those who are watching this, try to understand this, and we are here to sort out all type of your fear and queries, and don't make a comment that this is not useful, that is not useful, that is not that is not correct. But we have to retune certain things. We can rearrange. We will do that one also. With this, I hope I cleared the Jabar's query, and I made a point that the content come pedagogy not only restricted only to the teachers of pedagogy. Now it is interlinked with all the foundation courses, and when you are transforming your silos B.Ed college into IT program, the other disciplines also will be taken care by content cum pedagogy teachers. Now all of us, including the foundation teachers and content cum pedagogy teachers, have to focus about the content, how to deal with this. Before this one, philosophy and psychology teacher used to teach philosophy and psychology. Very few might have integrated the philosophy and philosophical perspective, sociological perspective, and psychological perspective in the pedagogy. But many of us dealt as a different subjects, and they felt that this is the only important and pedagogy is not so important. But this curriculum makes you, it's an integrated curriculum, and it is a multidisciplinary curriculum, and it is going to give a high value to all the B.Ed colleges and the teacher educators. Our respect, which is diminished in all these days, now it is placed in the IITs, IIMs, central universities. You can see that the spirit of the national government, how they want to place teacher education, and all teacher educators now they will get good opportunities in all the central universities and the other universities when they are coming up the 4-year integrated program. And we, as a 2 years B.Ed curriculum, also you can also start a B.Ed degree program, and you can also apply for the integrated course. For that, it is a preparation to say that yes, we have the same curriculum and we are practicing it. With this, I make my I will give a rest to my voice. Thank you very much.
I think Professor Sudhakar sir is on the platform. Sir, would you like to just respond in any way? Sir must have left. So I request Professor Nagesh, who is the Director Audit Cell, who was there on the platform, and then there was some technical issue, so he left. Now once again he has joined with us.
I am there, madam.
You are there?
Madam, I am there, madam.
So please address our principals, sir, especially Osmania principals. You please listen to sir, because according to our curriculum, every time we have been insisting, and in the almanac it is mentioned that your attendance and all details have to be submitted, both head and audit cell director. I don't know how many colleges are really sending these details. They come only at the time of examination for passing this through the academic cell. So they are responsible to report to us every time. So please address them, sir, in the context of our curriculum revision for B.Ed 2-year program. Thank you.
Thank you, madam. Dear friends, very good evening to one and all. I thank Professor Mrunalini Madam and Shankar sir for giving me an opportunity to speak on this occasion regarding the revision of curriculum for B.Ed colleges. Dear friends, I've listened to many of you who have given the feedback for this what we call curriculum design. So the thing is that we need to understand one thing is we have to be in tune with the NEP guidelines. And as such, we have seen that the government of central government of India it has taken an action plan regarding the education and curriculum of the education system itself. So here we need to keep in mind about the future generation and what should be the future action plan for the teachers. What action plan has to be what do you call be there for the teachers to impart the changing pedagogy and the curriculum in the education area. So, many of them have, have a few apprehensions, which I think we can, deal or discuss in various forums. But at the outset, we have to go with the curriculum that has been designed for the current academic year, because this will give us an edge over the other. Because 1 year, if we wait, it will be I would say that we will be way behind the race, I would say, in fact, because we have to excel. We have to learn what Shankar sir was saying, that about the unlearn and relearn the concept which is there, because it is a time where we have to unlearn and relearn the things, and we have to impart the new curriculum and new tech based education to the students. Because in the era of artificial intelligence and machine learning, there has been always a challenge and threat to the teaching community. But what we always believe, that without teacher there is no classroom. So to make classroom more effective and to make classroom more interesting among the students, we need to definitely go with the changing times, and we need to inculcate or incorporate the what we call the latest trends which are coming up, and also in tune with the national education policy. So friends, on behalf of the academic audit cell, we have been always extending you the all the support in terms of running the college and etc. And recently the inspections which we have done, we have given the compliance to all the colleges to follow the standards which are very crucial for the future time. Because if we can't go with the guidelines of NCTE and the guidelines of the academic audits of Osmania University, then it will be a kind of a challenging for each and every education college. Because we have been insisting, and we have been more of a facilitating office rather than a regulatory office, and we insist that the curriculum which is designed, if there are any plus and minus points, that can be adjusted. But what I personally feel is that we need to adopt this curriculum from this academic year and see that we are in tune or in line with the time. And we should always see that the future generation students should get more benefit out of these policies. And whatever Mrunalini Madam has said and the Shankar sir has said, that there should not be any kind of apprehension, because there are the mechanism is there to address those apprehensions, which can be over a period of time, they definitely can be overcome, or which if any difficulties that are there in implementation process. But the thing is that if everything is intact, I would say that if you have each and every facility at the school, your college level, I think definitely there won't be any difficulty in implementing the whatsoever the curriculum that is being introduced. So my request to the college principals is that you try to first actually have the infrastructure facilities, you give the infrastructure facilities to the teachers who can definitely impart the best of the best knowledge to the B.Ed students. So I thank the chairman of the orientation program, Professor Mrunalini Madam, and also Shankar sir, for taking a big initiative in terms of curriculum reforms and curriculum change from this academic year for B.Ed course. Thank you very much, madam.
Switch on your video, sir. Switch on your video. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much for your
Thank you, madam. Thank you so much.
greetings and also
Yeah,
wishes for the academic
Yeah, ma'am.
program
Actually,
to go and launch. Yes, sir. Please, sir. Please.
Yeah,
Something
I'm
else.
on a on an inspection. I
understand.
came out
I
from the
understand.
city,
I
madam.
understand, sir. But
So
still,
from Paramount. Don't
thank you
mind.
so much for
Madam,
giving your time.
all the best, madam. All the best.
Yes. Thank you, sir. Thank
Madam,
you, sir. Thank you.
all the best. Thank you, madam.
Sir, Professor Sudhakar. Sir, I think Professor Sudhakar sir is on the platform. Sir, you have heard the queries of the people, and there are so many queries other than this about the lesson plans and all those things. Of course, teachers, let me just say 2-3 words and then invite sir. In terms of lesson plans, you have been in practice about art integration, technology integration, Nai Talim lessons, vocational lessons. See, there is nothing new that you need to really again learn. Innovative lessons. Only one thing added is whole child development. This orientation will be given, and this particular program is going to happen in the 3rd semester. So we have enough time to orient you, help you, and give you plans and strategies and activities. So there you don't need to worry much about that. And coming to the timetable, if you want, we can post on it for you a model one, but don't look for always a model to come from somebody. You create a model of your own. You use your ingenuity, you use your own creativity and innovation in designing your curriculum. Every day, all the courses should happen continuously. That is the spirit of the program, not dedicate anything for some days and then stop other things. Every day theory will happen, pedagogy will happen, teaching will happen, value added courses will happen. Everything will keep happening continuously. This is the spirit of the curriculum. So we wanted the timetable should go from morning till evening. All the classes should go. Suppose some AE courses are there, ability enhancement, value added courses. Evening 2 hours you can dedicate to that. Remaining theory classes will go on. You don't need to wait for your theory class to come or this kind of classes to come. Let the 60 hours complete, then take on the next one, 60 hours complete. Or you want to have every day all the classes, please have them. So it is left to you to create your own models and work out innovations and then see that the spirit of the curriculum will not get, squeezed out. This is the whole spirit behind. So still, if sir is on the platform, I wanted your valuable response to some of the questions, sir. These are the questions raised by them about the lesson plans and all. And also somebody raised some question and Shankar has responded to that, and how we were looking at the partitioned kind of looking at the situation. A holistic teacher is required. You cannot divide the psychology into child and into adolescent like that. It is a holistic child. They come from childhood to adolescence. So the teacher need to have the grasp and understanding and insight about the whole child. So that was the spirit behind the paper. Hopefully, Professor Sudhakar sir would give more insights about this child and child psychology. Sir, please respond to this. Is there?
Dr. Mrunalini, Professor Ravindranath Murthi is there, na?
Yeah, he is there. Just have a word of yours, sir. Then he will also respond. Because the spirit with which you were really discussing with us about the child development, people have apprehensions about it is not relevant. They think it is not relevant. Then how does it really make a difference with the child psychology knowledge with the teacher addressing a child, whether it is a secondary school child or a primary school child or higher education child? That kind of the scaffolding part. If you can really throw light, I think participants will get more insights. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, this particular course, which I sat with faculty members of School of Education, and the idea behind this particular course is to strengthen students' understanding about the psychology of children. Of late, you might be reading in journals and latest books which have been publishing in the area of child development and child psychology. A lot of research is going on with special reference to the neurobiology, neuropsychology, and cognitive neuropsychology. Insights from all the disciplines, the latest disciplines, interdisciplinary work, research work, insights are flowing into teacher education. And the way, particularly early childhood education to the child development, how it is conceptualized on the foundations of the new research insights, kind of foundational knowledge is required to understand children's psychology. So what is required is the basic ideas about how child in terms of cognitive, social, emotional, whatnot, in many other fields, how these things are linked to biological development, neurological development, and these connections one need to understand. For the purpose of that, to make, deep understanding about our own children, the latest ideas from some of these disciplines of knowledge, we have taken insights and, the syllabus points have been articulated. Child psychology, students who are going abroad, teacher educators who are going abroad, including Gulf countries, people are asking them, have you studied any course in child psychology? Okay, Maria Montessori, she has done a lot of courses. Even after her medical degree, she did courses in child psychology and, to design her, the entire education psychology programs. So child psychology from different perspectives, we need to understand. For example, we read sociology independently. Sociology of childhood, when you talk about sociology of childhood, need to take ideas from the neuropsychology. So that kind of interdisciplinary work is necessary to have a broader framework about child development and child psychology. These interconnections, very complex connections, we need to understand before we try to grapple with children's emotions, behavior in general. So we thought the entire course has to be redefined, taking contemporary ideas from different disciplines of knowledge, so that our students become able to read our children much more scientifically and also comprehensively. That is the idea. And also education psychology, when you talk about, we should not study in isolation. So most of the colleges, what they do, teachers also, they try to do education psychology independently. We assume that educational psychology has a distinct disciplinary boundary, but that is not correct. We need to cross the boundary and also make our way into interdisciplinarity. That's very important. So that kind of work and effort has been made when we are redefining this particular course. And in the second semester, the educational psychology theory and practice has been included. And these two are organically linked. I mean, the linkages, you can see organic linkages between these two courses and how one can move forward by understanding child development and child psychology. And these are all, I think, the latest developments which we have. The School of Education also convinced with that strongly, because most of them are practicing psychologists and a very strong background in psychology. They helped us in designing this particular course. And I must congratulate all the colleges, to have this curriculum, because you are going to, do wonderful things in your colleges. And it's a teacher education. Most of the people think that it is not intellectually strong domain, but for that we are responsible. We need to make our own discipline, our own field of investigation, or the domain of practice. We have to make intellectually very sound. Now, that is the reason the research component has been included. All these things are not in isolation. Everything is connected. So in a larger framework, we need to see. And that's the reason Madam also has explained about whole child development. That is the ultimate, the final way of looking at how we can mold our children. So for that, we need to equip our teacher educators. And in this journey, all of us, we move and with a lot of responsibility, with a lot of passion, to transform our own institutions, our own, our own interests we need to transform, and let us go in a collaborative way and work together. And that should be the spirit of our, institutions of learning. And I thank Mrunalini for giving me this opportunity once again. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your patience and the way you are really addressing the participants and giving the spirit of the whole curriculum. It's really wonderful, sir. We thank you so much for being with us and standing with us with all the moral support and intellectual support, and very, very fond of your intellectual ardor in designing the curriculum. And in every inch, we always acknowledge sir's support to the department, because he was a part of this department and took lead in designing number of curriculum in the past history. All of us know about statewide curriculum and other curricula sir has designed, and he supported all the state in terms of curriculum in Telangana and across India also he supported. Now he is also a crucial member in NCTE designing ITEP curriculum also. So it's really your intellectual inputs have helped us to raise to the occasion in a short duration, and all the department last 1.5 months we have been struggling to understand and then put everything in place. That is the result of this. Maybe some here and there gaps may be still there. We can definitely revise, because curriculum is a continuous process of development. So whatever queries are there, whatever gaps are there, please alert yourself. We are posting this in a PDF format to you by evening today. Somebody were asking about academic standards in social sciences. In the draft, it must have missed out. In the main curriculum, which you are going to see now, it will be there in that. All academic standards are taken care of. Period plans are the same with the formats, whether it is Naitali, art integration, whatever was taught to you in the earlier years, the same thing we will go. There is nothing global change is going to happen. Definitely your creativity and innovation you can add at any point of time in anything, because when we say art integration, art itself is a creative direction. So there we can't restrict your creativity in the art. So like that, you use your creative mind in the art integration, technology integration, and vocational aspects, community, support and community related kind of things you can bring in and create a lesson plan. So we have lots of space in creating our innovations. Please bring all your innovations and creativity. If you want one model timetable also we will post, because we should have a dynamic timetable. Timetable is not a rigid static one. It should be a dynamic one as per the context and requirements of the syllabi and curriculum. We keep on changing these timetables, and these timetables are dynamic. They change as per our syllabi that goes on in our almanac. So that spirit you have to take while designing. Some few models we will post them in your group, no doubt about that. And apart from that, there are many, many questions. Definitely, we will read through all your questions. Time may not be sufficient. So we will just definitely respond back to you and give your specific queries, if any, through the mail or through your YouTube channel, wherever you want to post, please post them. Send us in the message formats, whatever way you want, to any of our faculty members, either to BOS or to Shankar or Murthy sir, anybody in the department. All of us are ready to receive your questions, and maybe we will interact with each other, negotiate with each other, collectively take certain decisions if something is really having some need to attend to that. So definitely we are welcome, open for all your good suggestions, constructive suggestions, which will take us along in a long way and meet all the national requirements and also our national ethos preservation. So this, with these few words, questions, we cannot take every question and go on negotiating. We understood the spirit. I hope I responded to that. Murthy sir, if you want to respond anything? Nothing? So just have a dialogue with them and then call for the vote of thanks.
Yeah, thank you very much, madam. From the Department of Education side, the Department of Education Osmania University has taken a lot of efforts because we have consulted different experts from all over India, and we have also referred to the standard textbooks that are there not only in India but the classic textbooks that are there in the different subjects. So preparing a curriculum is, as you understand, is not a small exercise. Lot of efforts and lot of exercise has happened, but still we are open. If there are any many gaps or anything that you would like to add, we will always consider your points, and then we will always take into consideration. Now I think we have given the orientation only for the first semester. Again, we'll have another kind of a presentation like this where we will discuss about the second semester and third semester, so that we will add more value to this. But as you already understand, the important change that has happened in this present curriculum is earlier in the old syllabus we had perspectives of education. So in that place we have foundations of education, and then we have content come pedagogic approaches for pedagogic subjects, and then we have value added courses, value enhancement of abilities and value added courses. That is the only change that we have. Overall, the change is not much. We have whatever is relevant and whatever is contemporary, with the change in times, with the change in textbooks, with the change in the practices that is happening in philosophy and psychology. We have brought that into our framework. And particularly, as Sir has already enlightened us about the understanding of child psychology is very, very important for teachers, because in the teaching profession, whatever is required for a teacher to understand, that framework has been brought into the context, and then that is the framework of the present syllabus. As if there will be so many doubts from different quarters. We will in one presentation and in one such kind of a situation, it may not be possible for us to address and make you happy with our queries, because we are open with our WhatsApp. You can, whatever question and doubts you have, you can always our principal's WhatsApp message is also there. WhatsApp group is always there. You can also put your queries in that WhatsApp group, and we'll always try to address your queries. And then you should all help us in strengthening the syllabus. The effort and the basic idea is that our syllabus should be the syllabus where we are giving justice to the present day students. So if we are able to do that, I think we will be successful. And then our success is basically from your efforts. So you should all help us in strengthening the syllabus. So I think with this, I will now request the Chairman Board of Studies in Education, Dr. Sunitha Madam. So Sunitha Madam will give her opinion and then her idea about the syllabus and how it has to be taken care. And then she will also give us her vote of thanks.
No, she will come to this. Yeah, good afternoon to all the principals on this platform. And here, this we all know that it is 4 semester course, and this child development and child psychology, which you are expressing, and few of them have gone to the point of DSC exams. I think this is the basic course, which is very important to understand the child, and this understanding of the child will help you to understand the child because it is a foundation course. It will help us to understand the child at secondary level also. And this is the 1st semester course, and in the 2nd semester and 3rd semester there is a continuation of it, wherein you will have the total understanding of psychology of the learner as well as the educational psychology, where we are integrating and
The application part of it is more important. And when you want to apply something in the field of education without this basic knowledge of child development and child psychology, educational psychology theory and practices is not possible. So, and if you look into the curriculum, once we finalize all 4 semesters, theory papers and AE and VAE, you will come to know, you will get the entire structure, the whole the thing of the B.Ed curriculum, and it helps you to understand the learner in a better manner. And there is nothing new in this. And we have tried to include all the past syllabus, keeping in mind the National Curriculum Framework for Secondary Education, ITEP, and curriculum evaluation process and all those things. We have framed this curriculum, and this is something, it has what you call, it is a blending of past and the present and the changing, what is needed in the future and present. We have framed the curriculum. And as all Mrunalini Madam, Principal, and Shankar Sir has told, like, your ideas and whatever you want to modify and all those things, you can send us mailers, or you can WhatsApp us, or the principal group is there, you can send the messages in that, and we will be able to look into that. And if it is really relevant and genuine, we will be able to incorporate in this. And as all of us told, that curriculum is very dynamic, and we have to change the curriculum according to the need of the present society, need of the changing development, whatever is going on in the society. So as per those things, keeping in mind national education policy and all those things, we have tried to change the syllabus accordingly, wherein it will be helpful for the teacher who is coming out from the field, from this profession, and we'll have a quality teacher. And most of the teachers trained here are applying even abroad. Keeping in that mind, we have included the total concept, or whatever all the qualities required for the teacher, we have included in this, keeping in mind the sociological perspective, psychological perspective, special need children, content pedagogy, everything is included. Once you go through the whole syllabus, 4-semester syllabus, you yourself will appreciate and you will get the whole concept of what is this B.Ed curriculum, what we have framed. And it is almost, since from past 1.5 months, we are working on it. We are taking the input of the resource person and the people who are working, professionals in this field. So I don't think that something different or something new we have included in the syllabus. And even the DSC will not be affected with this, because whatever a teacher required, those all are included in the syllabus. So without this, they can't become a teacher by writing the DSC exam. So sorry to tell all these things, because this is more core, whatever is required for a teacher, a student to become a teacher or a professional teacher, this whole knowledge is required. And we have to help them how they use this knowledge in the field of education intelligently. The application part of it is more important. And we have, teacher educators should be the facilitators and guide the trainee teachers how to use this knowledge once they go into the field as teachers. So I don't think that we are very rigid about the syllabus. If any thing you want to add or suggestions you want to give, which are really, really valuable suggestions, we will definitely take the inputs. And I think all the knowledgeable person and from Sudhakar sir, Mrunalini Madam, and all of them have given right inputs to you all in this curriculum. So once we implement, we will be able to know. And if there is any change, once we implement, once we go into the field of applying this curriculum, we will really know if there is any need changes. Accordingly, we will do the changes. So we are not rigid from SOE or Department of Education. So, and one more thing is, this syllabus is there all over India. It is not only in Telangana, and we don't want our teacher trainees to suffer, like if they're from Hyderabad or Telangana, they want to go to Delhi, or they want to go to West or East. There should not be any difference in the syllabus. So they will, wherever they go, our trainees will get adjusted in all over India and even globally. So keeping that in mind, we have changed the syllabus, and hope you all will appreciate, accept it, and put it into the practice. And I thank Professor Sudhakar sir, the senior most professor, And then Mrunalini Madam.
Orientation programs will be conducted.
And orientation programs will be conducted depending upon the feasibility, whether it is online and offline. We will be conducting the orientation programs to our university and other universities if they require. So please accept the syllabus. Let us put this into practice and see that we will get wonderful colors, and it will be useful for the teachers, teacher trainees, and they will become a quality professional teachers, useful teachers who can apply the knowledge in the field of education in the classrooms. So at large, ultimately, the goal of this curriculum is we have to train a professional teachers and go into the classrooms and train the students in the classroom, adjust to the students in the classroom, and give good knowledge to the content knowledge to the students at school in the classroom situation. So I think you will all are satisfied with what explanation we have given to you all, and the theory behind this curriculum and the practical application of behind this curriculum. And if any suggestions, we are ready to incorporate. So I thank you all once again for being on this platform and patiently listening to our orientation program. And I thank Sudhakar sir from bottom of our heart from the department because sir was inspiration and supporting us, and we were troubling sir, why this, why not this. So sir was patiently listening, like, I went and asked why we have kept education psychology separate elective course. So sir told, like, if you keep as an elective course, then teacher will not have, teacher who is not opting for adolescent psychology may not have get the knowledge of adolescent psychology, which is more important. So like that, even the minute things we were able to discuss from past 1.5 year and 1.5 month, and we were able to frame this syllabus, and hope we have made it up to the mark, but still anything is lacking in that, we are ready to accept your thing. And then I thank Professor Mrunalini Madam, who was main pillar of this department, who was supporting us. And she was not having, she had sleepless nights, working throughout the day and night since from past 1.5 year on this curriculum. I thank Principal Sir, Professor Ravindranath Murthi, and then I thank Shankar Sir, because he is going to all the meetings at Delhi regarding this curriculum change, ITEP curriculum and all those things. So he has given us a lot of inputs and suggestions, and we have included all the latest inputs, what discussions have been going on in Delhi at NCTE level, ITEP level and all. So thank you very much, sir. And then my colleagues, Dr. J. Lalita, Special Education Chairperson, BOS. And then I thank Sujata Madam, Durgesham, and Dharmateja Sir, and Krishnaya. And we had even Board of Study Committee members, where we had people from SCRT and our committee members from different College of Educations and institutions who have really, we had discussion with them also. After all the discussions and inputs, we have come to this part of the curriculum. So I thank all the people who have given us suggestions, incorporated and helped us in framing this syllabus and B.Ed curriculum. So I thank you one and all. Thank you very much. Thank you. Now I think we will close. Still any question, any queries, mail us, WhatsApp us, you can call us, or you can even come to the department and give us, and we will have the orientation. That time also you can give us your suggestion. Thank you very much. Thank you one and all.
Friends, we have posted the mail, SOE mail, and also the YouTube channel link in this group. Please note it down, mail us and post us, view us, ask all your students to subscribe so that all our work will be posted in the YouTube channel. Please do that. Thank you very much. On behalf of the department, on behalf of all the universities, vice chancellors and everybody, thank you very much. We call it a day. Now we are going to implement it. Close session. We are going to implement this curriculum from this academic schedule. Thank you.